vision in 2019, because in 2019 we didn't have because I had a vision in 2019 September, something like that. But it was way before came out. All right. And in the vision, when you listen to the vision in its entirety, brothers and sisters, I'm going to just try to get to the point that I want to get to. But in part of the vision, part of the snippet that the Most High Yah showed me in the vision,
The Creator,
is I
not that name.
saw what appears to be is either a hospital or FEMA, and people were going to this place to be, what's the word? To be inserted. Mind you, this was way before what was out on the scene and all of that. All right, even though what happened in China, whatever, but this was way before then, 2019, up September, like I said, September, October time. 36 is the mark of the beast, because they were being inserted. But when I now looking back at this vision, brothers and sisters, I believe that what the Lord was showing me was, what's going on now. That's what he was showing me. But because I didn't know about it, and sometimes, that's why that's the reason why sometimes I don't give my own interpretation of visions and dreams. I like to just give it, just leave it, let it marinate. Other brothers and sisters can interpret. Because I have a message that I really want to give out, really and truly. But last night I had a vision, very, very powerful, very busy vision, and it's only fair that I come to you and show you exactly from the parts that I can remember, what the Lord has shown me. So in this vision, I had this vision on the 24th of October 2019. In this vision, brothers and sisters, I saw myself standing with an angel in a huge auditorium. So big, so big. I wasn't outside. I was inside this huge auditorium. When I began to look, brothers and sisters, in each corner of this auditorium, it was so busy. The first section, when I looked, I saw President Putin with a group of soldiers, and he was just standing there, in this corner with his soldiers just standing. And I remember seeing UN written on these tanks, because these soldiers, they were sitting on the tanks and Putin was like standing beside them. Then I looked in a different corner and I saw what appears to be a hospital, but the angel of the Lord let me know that this is FEMA. This is FEMA camp. And I saw people walking in this FEMA camp, just walking in this FEMA. Then I looked to another section and I saw what appears to be war, civilian war, brothers and sisters. This was not, country fighting against country or anything like that. This appears to be civilian war, people just running away from the police. Then I looked in another corner and it appears to be the sky. And I saw this huge, this was not the sun, brothers and sisters, what I'm looking at. This was just not the sun. It was dark in color, because when I looked up in the sky, it wasn't pitch black. It was not like really pitch black, because I could see this massive, big, round object with a huge fire ring around it. And when I saw that, brothers and sisters, I was just taken back. Then the angel of the Lord said to me, "Come, I want to show you something." So I walked with him and he brought me into this room. Brothers and sisters, when I went into the room, the first thing that jumped out in me, I saw this black man. lying on the bed. And the angel of God said to me, this is the Antichrist. This is the one world leader. And when he said that to me, I walked up. And as I was walking up to this guy lying on the bed, in my heart I said, oh, this is Obama. But I didn't say it out like, oh, this is Obama. So the angel didn't hear me, but obviously he did. Because when I said in my heart, this is Obama, the angel said, yes, this is Obama. So when I walked up closer to Obama on the bed, brothers and sisters, I was so overwhelmed. Because when I began to look at Obama's face, he had no face. What do I mean by that? He had no facial features. He had no ears, he had no eyes, no nose, no mouth, no eyebrow, nothing, just the face. Just literally the face, brothers and sisters. But the eyes and everything, the facial features, that was not there. And I turned around to the angel and I said, he has no facial features. I said, what's happening to him? There's nothing there. And the angel of God turned around to me and he said, he has no facial features because he has not been revealed to the world yet. So that is why you cannot see his facial features. Only those in the spirit will know who he is. And I said, oh, okay. So I turned my eyes back on Obama. And brothers and sisters, as I was looking at his face, his features began to fill in. Bit by bit, his nose was coming in, his eyes, his ears, his mouth, his eyebrow, they were just slowly coming in, and his face was forming to be Barack. And the angel said, come. So I turned around with him and I was walking out the door, and I don't know what it is. I turned back around to look one more time on Obama's facial features just filling in. And as I turned around to look at Obama one more time, I saw in the corner some people coming out. And when they came out, I don't know where they came from, but they opened a door and they came out. And they came, about 3 or 4 of them, and they came over Obama and they said, Obama, it is almost time to get up. That's what they said to him. It is almost time to get up. And I looked at his face, and brothers and sisters, I would say it was 95% filled in. Just 5% maybe to go before his whole face become Barack again. It was just filling in. And then I walked out the room with the angel back into the auditorium. Brothers and sisters, when I went back in the auditorium, everything that I described to you first before I went into the room, it was just exacerbated, meaning things just gotten bigger. So I saw President Putin this time he was on his phone, and he was pacing the floor up and down. Obviously I couldn't hear what he was saying. And his army has gotten bigger, it was so huge. And I looked beside his army, and I saw the Chinese army with the Russian. But I didn't see the Chinese president. I just saw the soldiers. Obviously, I know who Chinese are because of the facial features and all of that. So they were with these soldiers, and they had guns, and they had a tank, and they were like really militant, ready to go. Like, this is war. And I saw Putin on his phone, and he was just pacing the floor up and down, and he was talking, and his facial features, like when someone is angry, that's what his facial features like. He's just really, really angry, ready to go sort of thing. Then I looked and I saw the hospital, which is the FEMA camp. Brothers and sisters, I looked in the FEMA camp and I saw these people. And I saw what appears to be doctors or nurses. I don't know who they are, but they say doctors and nurses. But they had some needles in their hands. And I saw these people sitting on the chair, ready for this, I'm going to say the mark of the beast, because that's what it is, a chip. to be implanted. And as I go closer, some of these people, they had to make a choice. And in my spirit, I saw this one guy, and he was like, I don't know what to do, because if I don't take this mark, I can't feed my children. I cannot buy food. I cannot pay for the rent. So I have to take it. He was saying that. It was like, I have to take this chip because I have to survive. Then I saw other people who were crying, who were like, I don't really want this. I really don't want this injection. I don't want this mark in my hands, but I have no choice. So it was like a choice, brothers and sisters. When it comes to the mark of the beast, it will be a choice. You will not be forced, because what I saw in this vision, they were not forced. They were chosen. All these people were sat in the chair in this hospital or FEMA camp. They had a choice. They chose the mark. Then I saw something which I didn't see before I went to the room. I saw what appears to be, I'm going to say these are angels, because what came in my spirit was the days of Lot. Remember Sodom and Gomorrah? When God sent his angels to go and get Lot. Obviously the angels were human beings, because the Sodomites wanted to sleep with these men, and the Bible called them men. So obviously they looked human. And I saw these angels of God completely human. They had no wings or anything. You couldn't tell they were angel unless the Holy Spirit tells you that these are the angel of God, or they verbally say it. But I saw these angels of God, and brothers and sisters, when you're in a rush, they were like, come on, you've got to go. Come on. They were like ushering people into what appears to be a wooded land. So I thought to myself, oh, this is the wilderness. This is the event, because they were ushering all these people, mothers with young babies, young children, so many people. They were just, come on, we have to go now. And they were and I just saw this huge, like a woodland sort of thing, and they were just rushing people. It was just so quick, brothers and sisters, so fast, so quick, like imminent danger were coming, and they had to go. Then obviously I saw the sky again, and this huge, massive planetary body was just sitting there in the sky, brothers and sisters, and everything just got so busy. It was just so busy. And then remember I told you about the Civil War, because I saw that, and that got worse. I mean, when I left to go into the room, there was just a few little fighting, but this was really, really bad, what I was seeing. And it was just in corners where the Lord was just showing me. Everything was just in different corners. But I don't know which event is going to come first, even though I said this and this and this. But I just don't know which event is going to come first, brothers and sisters. And I think we are very, very close. We are very, very close to something very major, very, very big, that will change the face of the whole entire planet Earth. And we have to be prepared. And then obviously the vision ended, and I came out of the vision. But, we have to be prepared. I would love to come on YouTube. To be honest with you, I would love to come and say to you, you know what, guys, brothers and sisters, don't you worry yourself. Don't you worry, because you're not going to see nothing because Jesus is coming. No, I'm not going to say that. There's no way I am going to come on YouTube and say those things, because the Bible is very, very clear. He says,
at least she understands that. She gets that, Mr. J. Don't please fall for that Mr. J stuff. She gets that. Finally.